Game number 2 of the 2013 Clover Hill varsity football season sees the Cavaliers traveling over to Matoaca, facing off with the Warriors. Both teams coming off a loss in the previous week. Cavaliers losing to Prince George, the Warriors losing to Cosby. Cavaliers ready for action on the opening kick. It's going to be the Warriors booting away to the Cavaliers, and it's going to be a short kick. Adam Angeloff, the 6'2" junior, will dive on top of it. Covered up for the Cavaliers. Justin Jones under center, and it's A.J. Fox pounding away for yardage against the Warrior defense. The Cavs getting nice push from the offensive line early in the game. And up front, Aaron Jackson, Tristan Green, Mike Davis, Stephen Bond, and some others working hard up front for the Cavaliers. On the punt, the Warriors fumbled the ball, and Chase Stanley covers it up, and the Cavaliers will pick up possession on the turnover. A couple of plays later, and A.J. Fox drives it in for Clover Hill, and the Cavaliers get on the board early in this one. Fernando Pascal Marquez tacking on the extra point for Clover Hill, and it'll be a 7-0 lead. Cavs early in the first quarter. So Marquez will kick it away to the Warriors, and they'll decide to just take the fair catch, take the ball at the 31-yard line. So they'll come out with their offense, but the Cavalier defense playing tough early in this one. Cavaliers stopping them. 3 and out for the Warriors, and don't know if that one got blocked or just a bad punt there, but the Cavaliers take over with good field position. Justin Jones will be back under center for the Cavalier offense, and they'll keep the drive rolling along with Jones hitting Eric Puller on the pass. And then Jones, though, gets swamped behind the line of scrimmage. Matoaca's defense takes down the quarterback for the Cavaliers, and that'll turn the ball over on downs. With that, the Warrior offense gets another shot at the field, but the Cavalier defense again stepping up. Bailey Shackelford, Michael Austin, and Brad Sprouse pulling off one of his 10 tackles on the night, all making nice defensive plays. And then the Cavaliers, look at this chase down here, and a hit on the quarterback. Cavaliers pick up the ball. Brandon Tyson picks it up, tries to run with it, loses it, but the Cavaliers recover. So the Cavaliers again taking advantage of the turnover, and they'll go to work offensively, and it's number 21 making the run, Brad Couch, making a nice play for the Cavaliers. That ends the first quarter of play. Cavaliers still driving into the second quarter. A.J. Fox, they think he's got it across the goal line, but the officials say no, 4th down. Cavaliers have to go for it here, and it's again going to go to A.J. Fox, and Fox will take it over the line this time. It'll be a Cavalier touchdown. Extra point by Fernando Pascal Marquez, however you want to say it, is good, and the Cavaliers lead 14-0 in this one. Cavaliers having the early lead, and that's going to give the cheerleaders and the fans on hand something to be proud of. But on the ensuing kickoff, Marquez kicks off, and it's Khalil Coleman, the one-man wrecking crew from Matoaca, coming in, and I'm telling you, you saw him there hopping over players. Here he is again. He's going to break free right here, and he's gone, folks. This guy is going to have 20 carries on the night, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he goes 6 for 10 on passing. Anyway, they try to go for the 2-point conversion, but the Cavaliers break it up, so the Cavaliers still lead 14-6 into the second quarter of play. Cavaliers looking to get their offense back out on the field, and it's Justin Jones after the kick, but they lose the ball. A.J. Fox losing the handle there, and Matoaca recovers, and Matoaca's going to go to work again, and it's, guess who? Khalil Coleman. This guy came in as a sub, but I'm telling you something else. Nice pass here. It's caught, touchdown. Matoaca. That's 2 on the board quickly. They go for the 2-point conversion once again, but this time Coleman gets tripped up by the Cavaliers, and it's 12-14 midway through the second quarter of play. Cavaliers back out on offense, and it's a nice completion there. It's Justin Jones going out to number 85, Joseph Woodfin. A.J. Fox getting another nice run there, and then it's Jones hitting Neil Payne for the completion. But the Cavalier drive gets halted, and Justin Jones has to punt it away, but a beautiful punt here, and it takes the Cavalier bounce and goes inside the 5-yard line of the Warriors, where they take over. Cavaliers excited now, think they have the Warriors pinned back, but Khalil Coleman is going to go to work again, folks. He's going to break them out of this hole, and the Cavaliers just can't seem to hold him back. ducks a couple of players there, finds some running room, gets around the corner, takes a nice dive here, picks up a few extra yards, and Coleman gets the Warriors out of trouble. He goes to the air, completion there, nice bring down by number 3, Kendrick Robinson, and then it's another running play, but the Cavalier defense trying to step up there. Josh Hunter's going to have 7 tackles on the night. He's going to have a sack as well. Chase Stanley has 6 tackles on the night. Mike Davis, 3 tackles and a sack for the Cavaliers. But Coleman just continues to elude. And here it goes again, breaking free. You think you got him. Nope, not yet. Everybody seems to miss it. Almost seemed like every Cavalier touched him on this play, but he breaks free, gets down the sidelines into the end zone for another Warriors touchdown. The Warriors just kick the extra point and take a 19-14 lead into halftime. Second half, Cavaliers try the short kick here. Does it work? Yes, it does. Dominique Fields dives on top of it for Clover Hill. They'll recover the ball. That'll bring their offense back out onto the field, but Kwame Bostic not getting far there. He gets hammered behind the line of scrimmage. Jones decides to go to the air, airs it out, but it's intercepted, so the Warriors will take over. But inside their own 5-yard line, that was 4th down, so have been better off to let the Cavaliers just turn it over there, but they intercepted. Cavaliers able to stop the Warrior drive on the next possession, so the Cavaliers offense gets it back, but they only complete a couple passes, and they have to punt it away. And another nice return here by the Warriors. Into the third quarter, Warriors leading 19-14. Cavaliers still have hopes of taking the W away from this one. Coach Fox there talking things over with Justin Jones. O'Hare talking things over with one of the big linemen there, 68 Brandon Tyson. And Coach John Fouch coaching up his defense. Give you some of those stats on the night as we watch the fourth quarter of play here. Khalid Coleman, as I said, 20 carries, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, 6 for 10 passing, and a touchdown there. He did have two interceptions on defense as well. Trayvon Armstrong, 2 catches for 38 yards and 1 touchdown for the Warriors. Aaron Mont, 15 carries for 10 yards. Clover Hill side, A.J. Fox, 18 carries, 34 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brett Couch, 8 carries for 37 yards. And Kwame Bostic, 6 carries for 28 yards. Cavaliers getting picked off there again. Justin Jones going to the air, and there's one of Coleman's interceptions. And then Coleman breaks free, and he takes it down the sidelines and into the end zone. So the Warriors putting another one on the board. Justin Jones going 5 of 7 for 46 yards, 2 interceptions. Eric Puller, 2 catches for 20 yards. Sharif Henderson, 2 catches for 17 yards. Neil Payne picked up a catch. Cavaliers lose this one 33-14. They'll be at home next week against Midlothian, facing off with the Trojans.